What is up, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Tink. That's M-I-C-C, not M-I-S-S. You already know the channel is not your pause, it's TV, y'all. We're here to talk about none other than Euphoria. I know I missed episode 6. I'm going to combine 6 and 7 together. But you already know, majority 7, sprinkle a little 6. So episode 7, of course, was the theater, and it's double. So, baby, this was good. Just like last week episode was good. So I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Let's get into it. Let's get it. Alright, so we know in season 7, Rue was basically going through everything as far as her emotions, her guilt, because you know she had that big ass, withdrawal episode and spell and shit, and she couldn't even eat no damn Jolly Rancher without apologizing to, said people that she needed to apologize to. And one of the main people she needed to apologize to and did was Ali, okay, which she deserved. Ali came over, cooked dinner. It felt good to have a man in the house. I checked out how her mama was looking all cute. And it was nice how he basically got to know Gia more too. So Gia finally was able to speak more instead of crying more and being quiet in the background. So I like that as well too. And we see that Ali let her mama know, you gotta spend, you focus on Gia more. I understand you going through it with Rue. You got 2 daughters, but focus on Gia. She needs you too, okay? And she the youngest. She needs you. Hold on to her. And we see, of course, her mama gonna basically take that advice, especially in this episode. So, we get to episode 7. Lexie's play is about to start. This pretty much was Lexie's play mixed in with real life, okay? And I loved every moment of it. Kudos to you, Lexie. You did that. So, we get, the first thing that we get, opening play, Lexie and Rue, is at her mom's funeral, her dad's funeral, excuse me. Her mom looked cute, loved the hair. And, they're going through the emotions, basically what's going on. They asking the mom how she gonna get through it. We already know she got through it, okay? I was like, all right, Then that's when that's when Lexie and all the girls, or should I say the stunt double girls or whatever, was basically waiting on Rue to check up on her. Rue in there snoring her damn line. At that time it was actually Zendaya, but we already know who Rue double is as far as in the play. Lexie goes and talks to her, and basically they have their moment, and she reads her a poem called Let the Darkness Be a Bell Tower. And I must say, that poem must have been all through the play, because it was just how she simulated her interaction with Rue and, with the play and everything. Just beautiful. I see why you're an observer. I get it, Lexie. After that, we see Rue is basically looking at Jules, because everybody's in the audience at the play, and they all looking like, okay, everybody showed up, turned out, it was a packed house. All the girls are there. Cassie, hoish ass is there with Nate. We see, Cassie and Nate walking hand in hand. I was just like, girl, trust me, Maddie did it better. That's all I'm gonna say. Whatever, Cassie. Anyways, Lexie did change the name of all the characters, of course, and she's doing a narration, which of course we already seen that, and of course Zendaya is. I love it at the end though, not at the end, but the first 15 minutes when Maddie was like, wait a minute, is this play about us? Yeah. Yeah. Well, she didn't say it verbatim, but she said basically, is this fucking play about us? Yes, it is, girl. That's why Lexie is the observer. I was like, ooh, we gonna see how this goes. Check mark for Lexie. Anyways, we start off with Fesco and Lexie. They're talking about her play. I must say, I love Fesco and Lexie's relationship. They have gotten so much closer. We did see in episode 7, they was talking as well too. Excuse me, episode 6. They was talking as well too in how they basically, or should I say, Fesco opened up to Lexie and Lexie opened up to Fesco too. And her play pretty much is like her own version of Stand By Me. And they played, the Stand By Me movie, and Lexie and Fesco had a moment, I was like, I must say, I noticed that Faye ass was a little bit jealous or watching a little bit too hard. I could be tripping because, as Fesco and Lexie enjoying themselves, Faye take her ass outside to dump the trash in the rain. And, just right at the moment, Ashtray just so happened to not be, watching the cameras. And Cutter is out there, or Custer, whatever his name is. And basically, he let it be known to Faye that he working with the cops. And Faye like, wait a minute, so you snitching? Yeah, he's snitching. And he over there trying to play it off. Faye, baby, I know you be high as Cooter Brown with them damn bad collagen lips. But girl, don't let Cutter lie to you, girl. You peeped it and stay peeping. So I hope she don't snitch. And I don't know, because we didn't see it in this episode either. So he basically let it be known he's an informant, and he need her to lay low because there's some shit about to go down, because they looking at Fesco. And I was like, no. Fesco's over there getting ready, whatever, for Lexie's play. And I must say, it was so cute, just how they had that moment and talking. Lexie basically fell in love with Fesco. I was like, oh, was so cute. It was just so cute. I loved every moment of it. And then we get a memory, basically, or Lexie's version of the memory of her, Cassie, and her dad. Her dad was on that shit, like, fucked up. And Lexie was like, wait, what the hell? Because, you know, Cassie's version, it was good times. This is Lexie's version. Lexie wasn't feeling it. She wanted to call her mama. She up in the backseat crying, ice cream spilling all on, or melting everywhere. I was like, oh. Because, you know, Lexie already knew her dad wasn't about that shit. It was Cassie that was in over there with the smoke and mirrors. Didn't want to see the forest between the trees. But anyways. And then we see basically Rue and Lexie's relationship. Basically, Rue took Lexie to go get some drugs where Fezco be at or whatever. And then they on the roof or whatever, chilling. I was like, okay, you know. And, of course, we see the play version of that. And, you know, it's hitting home with Rue and everybody. And I was like, okay. So it was nice, but I must say, there's a lot of cussing. A lot of cussing in this play. This is definitely a TV show because all that cussing would have been going down there. Everybody know how I used to be in high school, but anyways. After that, we see Gia and Rue, they're talking, you know, because they left it off as far as in episode 7, you know, Gia and Rue having their moment, and you like, you know, I want to be there for you, you know, I miss out on half of your life. Gia let Rue know, when you get better, we'll talk. But we did see in episode 7, she can't get into rehab, and I must have felt for her mama. Like, I felt for her mama. Like, her mama just started crying, like, please don't do this to me in episode 6. I was just like, ooh. But Rue must be getting better because Rue looking a little better. I wonder if she, you know, really trying to kick the bucket now. I'm just saying, because she looked a lot better than she was in the other previous episodes, especially at that play. But after that, we, of course, going back and forth with Rue's dad's funeral scene. And, you know, of course, it's heartbreaking. I pray to God I don't ever have to deal with that. And my prayers go out to anybody who ever had to deal with that, young or old. Okay? Anyways. After that, we see Cassie, Lexie, and her mom. And I forgot to mention, I love me some Lexie's mom. Did anybody peep that that's old girl from the movie Waiting? If you ever seen the movie Waiting back in the Gap, that's old girl that was, oh, she was a bitch, but I like her. But I so love Ethan. He is doing his shit in this play, playing like damn near every character. He embodied all of the characters, and I love how he was doing Lexie's mom. Even Lexie's mom was cracking up like, bitch, I know that's me, but she was so supportive of Lexie, and I must say I love all of that about Lexie's mom. So get it, boo. But you can see it's all hitting home too for everybody, because when they had that dancing scene of Lexie, Cassie, and her mom all together, everybody was crying. Lexie was crying. Well, I don't know. Lexie was doing the scene, but Lexie's mom was crying and Cassie was crying too, you know, back down memory lane of the good old days. And I was like, oh, I'm just saying, you know, I just love the scenes and all of this because, you know, this play was hitting home for everybody, every character. And I must say, Lexie and the writers and all of this, lighting, the imagery, everything, beautiful, all hit home. Now we get to basically Nate and Cassie. We didn't get to all of them yet, but we see Nate kissing Cassie, and all of a sudden it turns into Maddie. Secretly I feel he still want Maddie, okay? And he want Jules. Cassie, your hoish ass is just there to be there because he needs somebody, an STD, you know, something to do. But anyways, we see Lexie and Rue having their first basically encounter, or should I say Lexie having her first encounter with smoking weed with Rue. That was in the play as well. That was cute. She's making everybody laugh. I was like, get it, okay. Faye, you know what I'm saying? She over there looking like, you know, cause she's helping Fezco get ready, and the whole time she's helping him get ready, Cutter comes over there, and I'm like, I know you're not about to do this now. Faye face basically said all like, nigga, we really doing this? Yeah, he really doing this. He on that bullshit, Faye. Please don't turn on Fezco. Please don't. And I feel like Ashtray secretly watching this shit too as well. I don't think he gonna get out of there safe. I'm talking about Cutter. He gonna get your ass again. This time he ain't gonna miss, okay? Please don't miss Ashtray. But anyways, after Lexie gets high as hell, she passed out. We see a memory of Fezco and Rue basically drawing on her face. You know how it is, sleepover time. When you go to sleep, you first want to get your face fucked up. But, you know, she basically was Bob Hope or Bob Ross, excuse me. Bob Ross looking at us. I was like, y'all out of line. But anyways, after that, we see, and I'm looking at my notes, so y'all already know. Rue and Jules ain't speaking. They basically like high and by. She ain't speaking to her, and it is what it is. And I mean, I don't know. I'm iffy on their relationship. I hope they get back together. I understand about Jules, not Jules, but Rue being mad. But I still think she got some love for her. She just pissed right now. But anyways, but this is the part that got me. Rue and her mom talking. like I said before in the earlier part, Ali must have basically made a light bulb go off in Rue Mama brain. Because Rue Mama was like, I'm done with this. You done broken me. I can't do this no more. I'm going to let you do you. I need to focus on Gia. I will save Gia before I sit up here and die trying to save you. If I got to live with basically the two of my daughters and I can only save one, I'm going to save Gia. Baby, you about to turn 18. I'm tired of this shit. You about to be out on your own. You do you. She basically read her ass and basically said, I'm done with you. And Rue couldn't say shit because Rue was laughing at first. But when she realized her mama wasn't playing with her, she just basically said, you know what? That's fair enough. Yeah, you done burned your bridges. Your mama is done. Done. And I don't blame her. It's about time. She need that tough love and she need that real reality. Save Gia because she needs you right now. Okay? And I was like, I know that's right. And I forgot to mention because Gia and Rue had a conversation about the memories of their dad like fading away and everything. And Rue couldn't even answer that question. Like, Rue, you so fucked up, you can't even have a real moment with your little sister. I'm just saying, pay attention to her mama and let Rue do her. Let her do it. Anyways, now we get to Cassie's Maddie friendship. And I must say, baby, that oops, oh my. I love that little dance routine. Y'all did tweet, took it back. Nostalgia. Loved it. Sexy. And we could see it hit Maddie and Cassie to home because it just basically showed their friendship, their blossoming, everything that they've been through, which of course doesn't make Cassie look any more better, makes her look even worse, okay? And you know, it hit home with Maddie too. And then we got to see the back scene as far as what happened between Maddie and Cassie when she ran upstairs. Basically, Cassie was acting like a little coward ass bitch. I thought you was crazy. Then Maddie, you wouldn't even open the door. Maddie was completely hurt. Even Kat was like, it's okay. We know it's fucked up. She was just hurt. She was really hurt. Like, fuck you. You gonna really just throw our friendship away? Like, you know, because it's not even about Nate. It's the fact that you sat there, was acting like my friend and all of this shit. And we already know what it is. And Cassie knew she was wrong. That's why she couldn't open the door. I know Maddie wanted to kick that bitch down. But she was like, you know what? Fuck that. Fuck you. And she didn't, you know, she almost pulled a diamond from Players Club when Ebony thought she left and got her ass popped. But she didn't do all that. She just walked off and Cassie just stayed behind the door being called a little coward because the bitch is a coward. Oh, I wanted her to hit her ass. I wanted her to do a diamond. I wanted Maddie to be diamond and I wanted Cassie to be Ebony and just punch ass. But I understand she in somebody else's house. So, you know, she walked off. But whatever. Cassie basically she ran off or whatever during that scene because it hit home when, you know, we found out that Maddie was staying the night at Cassie's house in the beginning of their friendship because, you know, it hit hard. And we got, you know, they started off on the dance team. We know how it was. I used to be on the dance team or cheerleading team, you know. And that's when Cassie run off and try to play it all cool and crying and shit and try to put a mask over her face, trying to stay face. Bitch, you know, face cracked. Talking about you feeling something. Anyways, then we see Kat basically character getting her dance on. I was like, okay, well, with the mask, you better fuck it up, bitch. Fuck it up. Okay. But then after that, we see Nate is having a dream. Basically, it's a visual of Nate being his dad when, you know, Cal was fucking on Jules or whatever in the hotel. First, it went from him looking at Maddie. Then it went from Cassie being on the bed. Then it went from basically Cal fucking on Nate. And I was like, Nate, you going through it. You going through it. He woke up in a cold sweat and everything. Cassie trying to hold him. Girl, you don't know what's up in this. If you think that's your man, I'm just saying, we see who really on his mind is either Cassie, Maddie, or Jules, or all three. I was just like, Nate, you need therapy. Just like your mama said in the last episode when she was like, you know, pissed off at Cal because she knew something was up with Nate when he was a baby or a kid and he didn't want to get help. Again, stop suppressing that shit because Nate, you just a little evil. And I must say in episode 6, I love the dialogue between him and his mom too. I really enjoyed it because we got some more deeper, you know, because his mama was going through it playing, you know, you never going to get it, you know, when Cal left. But you see that as far as the relationship between Nate and his mom, they close in their own way. And I enjoyed watching that part and digging deep in there, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Nate mama knew about Cassie coming over there too at the end of the last episode too. I'm just saying, Cassie threw everything away. Her mama read her ass for filth. She was sitting over here trying to play victim and everything. Bitch, you ain't victim. I was so glad your mama held you to task, and so did your sister. Anyways, you know, I was sprinkling a little 7 everywhere too. Anyways, Jewel breaks the CD or whatever of, you know, because Nate brought her the CD of Jules and his dad, which I'm glad that, you know, Nate did that for her. She broke it, you know, she cool with that or whatever. Maddie is with the mom of the kid she's babysitting, and they having their moment because, you know, Maddie about to go off to college and she doesn't want to break the little boy's heart, but, you know, hey, his mama understand, and his mama gave Maddie the gift of that dress that she been trying on. I secretly think that she's been recording her or something like that, but you know, it was still a nice gesture, and I must say I love how they had their little bond in the pool in the last episode, you know, and Maddie just basically found her an older girlfriend, and we got a different perspective of the side bitch or the fucked up friend basically fucking on her best friend. We got her perspective of it, and we see their relationship got a little closer, so kudos to that. I like that as well. So after that, we see the last play of the scene, which was by far one of my favorite fucking scenes. And I was when the whole dance scene with Ethan. Ethan, baby, you did that with your acting skills. I really thought Ethan and Maddie was gonna get together because of their theater stuff, but no. I mean, not Maddie, Lexie, but no. I'm just saying, Ethan, baby, you did that. You was the star of the show. You did that with casting him Lexie. Okay, but anyways, we see Maddie being her director diva. Bobby, baby, your baby voice got a little bit higher. I'm so happy to hear you got a little bit higher, because she was, you know, trying to relay them messages for Lexie. Lexie going off on Matt with the lighting and everything. She was just being a diva and coming out of her shell, and I liked every minute of it. Okay. Ethan dance number 2. I need a hero. This whole gay male scene, and baby, they did that. The way they was basically saying shooting, busting cum everywhere, just all the theatrics. I see why everybody stood up in the damn scene, in the damn, what's it called, in the damn stadium, or should I say auditorium, for this scene, because baby, it was so good. Nate ass felt so damn uncomfortable, which he should, okay, with his bitch ass. And Maddie was like, baby, Lexie, you a G. And I love what she yelled at the end. I was like, what? Cassie over there trying to calm Nate down. Nate ain't trying to hear shit. Then we see basically Cassie basically spilling her love for Nate, basically devoting herself to Nate, which, bitch, you is, oh, Maddie got it, not Maddie, Cassie got issues. I'm just saying, girl, whatever. But, back at the, cause Fesco's still taking his sweet ass time getting ready. He still ain't showed up yet. I'm like, where you at, Fesco? But you know, some shit about to go down. Ashtray come out of the bag. He got something in his hand, because he already see, he feel the vibe, like tension. He feels something's up. So he's sitting across from Cutter, looking at Cutter eyeing his ass down. Cutter over there trying to, basically play it cool, but we see it all in Faye's face that she don't really think he need to be there, you know? I'm just saying. And when Fesco get ready to leave, he like, man, I'm about to go. And that's when Cutter was like, you leaving? He was like, yeah, is there something up? Do I need to stay? And I was like, oh my God, what's about to happen? I can't wait to see the next episode. Then, like I stated before, with Cassie over there, devoting her love or whatever to Nate ass and shit like that, I was just like, girl, you crazy. Nate ass gets so pissed off because, again, the performance was on point. He walks out of the damn auditorium or whatever. Cassie trailing right behind his ass. He talking about, I can't believe they laughing at this. That's homophobic. Well, none of that shit homophobic. Your ass just got issues with your own sexuality, okay? Come out the closet with your secretive ass. Over there starting shit with people and hurting other people. And then gonna sit up here, which I felt Cassie deserved every moment of this. He's talking about, that's your sister. And she's like, I didn't know. Nate talking about, you know what? Get your shit and get the fuck out of my house. I'm done with you. Yeah. Now you see what Maddie was going through with this crazy ass nigga. And now Cassie face get cracked ever. Oh, so good. And I loved every moment of it. Her ass sitting over there walking back all scared, all sad and in her feelings and stuff, and gonna look at the damn auditorium window, blowing hard, fogging up the shit. Girl, be fogging up that shit, looking at Lexie. You brought it on yourself, girl, so now your face is cracked, so deal with the shit. Anyways, I love this episode, you know what I'm saying, because they did that. Like, the play was off the chain. I can't wait to see what happens next week. I wonder if Fesco made it on time, because we see what happened next week, and we know some shit about to go down. But I enjoyed every moment of it, y'all. I was like, ooh, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. But anyways, y'all, I'm Miss Tink. That's M-I-Z-Z, not M-I-S-S. You already know the channel is Natural Power Sister TV, y'all. And we'll be back at it again next time. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Have a blessed one. Deuces. Bye.